Here I just show some of the improvements that we've made. I would like to give all the credit to Argos because I did mention that we went live in Argos in 2013. And you can see in 2013, this bar kind of here in the middle is where we see a kind of uptick in our graduation rate, right? Traditionally, we were 11%, 12%, and uptick to 16, 19. Over the last 3 years, we've exceeded 20%. That's the first time in our university's history that we've been able to do that. And we were able to share with areas. All of you contributed to this by having conversations with other areas, by talking to other areas, by sharing data in that regard. And so here we have listed some of the improvements that we have. We now have a BRAG event, which stands for Be Ready and Graduate, which is listing of those students that have 90 plus hours. And we can quantify now how many more degrees we're awarding. Not only have we improved our graduation rate, but we have actually improved the number of degrees that we award. Going back 5 years ago, I mentioned early on in the slides, now we award 1,550 to 1,600 degrees. We can quantify that and say now we're awarding 15% more degrees than we were awarding 5 years ago. And so we're able to specify that. As I mentioned, we have a TSU Renew 2022, which actually speaks to an overhaul of our university business processes. Keshona, were there a couple of elements that you wanted to add on to that regarding platforms and technologies?
Well, I mean, right now, Renew 2022, like I said, it's an overhaul of our banner system. We're just trying to make sure that our users are utilizing Banner to its full capacity.
Right.
Anybody that's with Banner knows that it is very, very robust. And, you can kind of get caught up with, this is my little area and this is all that I've always known and I'm going to stay right here. But technology changing so much, it's, we try to set things up and set our users up so that they work smarter and not harder. So,
exactly.
Yeah. So with Renew 2022, we have consultants that are working directly with each and every department on campus to make sure that the users know exactly what's available to them so that they can better service the students, which is the reason why we are all here.
Excellent. So true. And I have here listed some other improvements that we had university-wide. And I know this is going to be on the presentation, but I did want to allow at least the last 6 or 7 minutes or so if there were any questions. But the most important, I think, that we have is now we have an onboarding process of our upper administration. Anybody that comes in at a dean or above, we sit down, we talk to them about Argos. Everybody understands Argos, utilization of it. As I mentioned, we were able to also expand the personnel in our office. Even our Board of Regents knows what Argos is because they have access to that student executive dashboard.